Next on our list is Sun International, which has got as its core assets the Grand West Casino in the old Goodwood Showgrounds in Cape Town, Sun City, and then remember it's got quite substantial assets in South America. It merged its Monticello asset in Santiago into a business called Dreams there, and that is now a larger entity that it is building out. Graham Stevens at the helm. Probably the most important future asset, though, is the Menlyn Maine property, which is a new one in the Menlyn area in Pretoria, which is a relocated license. 10.07 billion rands worth of market cap. Price to earnings ratio has gone haywire because of write-downs, write-backs, write-ups and other things related to their merger transaction, which didn't go through. It has paid dividends enough, though, to give it a positive yield of 2.44%. So just take us through the various dramas these chaps have had to navigate.
Yeah, look, they've had a lot. There was the Piedmont transaction with the Competition Commission. That was scrapped. There was then the announcement.
That would have given them Emperor's Palace.
Correct. Yeah. Then there was the announcements of the capital raise. Then they didn't need that because of the scrapping of the transaction. So what it means is that, you know, period to period, it's hard to compare these numbers accurately. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on. But at the same time, management's been very busy and they're doing a lot. Menlyn Maine, as you rightly said, is going to be very important for
That's
future
going to
earnings
look like
coming
Times
on.
Square.
Yeah, they're calling it Times Square. I think they're spending 800 million on that. They're also refurbishing the big entertainment center at Sun City, and they're going to open it up to more conferencing, that type of thing.
Which is still a fun place to go to. It's the only place in South Africa that feels a little bit like Vegas when you get there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I've arrived.
Mini Vegas. We recently took American friends of ours there. They loved it. All the the concrete elephants and that. It's
tremendous.
It's great. Very tasteful. But yeah, they're spending a lot of money on it. There's a big focus on conferencing because they want to kind of fill the occupancy midweek there. And I think they'll do that effectively. So yeah, lots happening. Share price has recovered nicely. And
yes, let's get that up while we're talking. You can see that it had a bit of a heroic 2015 down into the dungeons, but since then it's bounced nicely to like 93.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like a lot there, but from 60 rand, it was significant in that regard. What they're also doing is cutting losses in Nigeria. So they've just come to an impasse there.
Absolute debacle there.
And they're just saying we can't afford to lose anymore, so they're exiting there. Not the first South African company, as we know. And that's probably a positive in the short term.
And the Chilean economy sort of formed a bit of a base, so that deal with Dreams looks like a solid one to have done. It's given them more depth, but more management breadth there.
Brought in a local operator. And then the other thing that they've done is they've insourced food and beverages. So it's not making them
across the group.
Across the group. It's not making them profits yet, but it's reduced the cost and they're seeing a big revenue uptick in that. And I think in time they'll be able to start to add to earnings there.
Okay, good. But however, the same issues really remain with regard to the overall outlook and the degree of consumer enthusiasm and so on. So I don't know. I'm going to lean towards not hot. Yeah. But I think it's one to watch because if Menlyn Maine comes on stream in time, then it could give us a nice kicker.
Correct.
But that's only going to be like 2018.
No. Start April next year.
Is when it opens.
Okay. When it opens, November this year, the new Sun City refurb will be done. So those could add a nice kicker to earnings, but there's no need to rush it now. I'll also watch it with you and go not hot. Yeah.
Okay.